I got one good question for you, maybe a few questions. However, are you a business owner or looking to start a business and you're trying to get some real capital? I'm talking about $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 in some real capital, not that vendor credit. I'm talking about real credit, right? If that's you, I'm gonna help you step by step by step. So with that being said, you already know what time it is. Let's get right into it. What's up, family? I'm back with another one. Hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the Family. So in today's class, me and my boy Mike, and we're gonna be talking about how to get some real capital or how to get your first business credit card, 10,000, 15,000, whatever you're trying to get, we're gonna show you step by step by step. So with that being said, go grab a pen, go get some paper, and you know what you gotta do. This is gonna be a good one. Hey, welcome to today's lesson. You know how we do. Me and my boy Mike, we about to give you some game when it comes to credit and a little bit it comes to business credit. All right, so Mike, I have a quick question. So you got your credit fixed up. If you had to do it all over again, right? If you had to go all the way back, like five years ago, once you got your personal credit fixed up, what would you have done different?
First thing I would have done was try to figure
out what you know now, what you would have done different.
I definitely would have got business.
Because we got young watchers, and we know we got a little bit older. We got a little bit of everybody. So if you what you know now, if you was 18, 19 years old, what would you have done different when it comes to credit?
So
I built it up.
I think I got. Can you hear me?
Y'all can hear you.
All right. So I think I would. By the time I was 18,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
I was already in college, so I had the student loans, you know what I'm saying? They weren't holding me down yet, but what I would have did was file for a LLC or a sole prop or something like that, right? Because, you know, hey, if you mess with us, you already know everybody is a business. I'm gonna say this like, hey, look, everybody is a business, even a sole prop. If you're selling hot dogs out the house, you can get a LLC. You get a sole prop. Just get the EIN. Your business name will be your first name, your last name, and you can use that to get business credit. Now, once my credit was fixed, I would get business credit because I didn't know that once my credit was fixed, even though I was joining, you know, the Amex card, the Chase card, the Navy Fed cards. When I got in, like, I kept using it, but then something happened. I don't remember what it was. I just got behind one time and then it just all came tumbling down. Like, I had so much available credit. And then once you get over that threshold, maybe spending $6,000, it's hard to get back. If it wasn't for so when I got too far into the debt, I had to do a debt consolidation loan with Navy Fed. And that's the only thing that saved me because my credit score went from like high sevens to like 500 real easy. So what would you have done though?
All over?
All over. Five years ago, bro, I know you'll be a monster.
All the information I know now, giving back. First thing is getting my stay focused, getting my credit I got my credit profile, but once I have my credit profile or credit score above like a 720, I'd have built it. I was with Navy. I am with Navy Federal, so got the credit card. Bam, let that report on all three, and then what I know now, like you said, get an LLC and go ham and apply for everything. And I'm talking about every 3 months, I'm going to a different bank with my uniform on because you know they love the people in the military. So I'm going to every credit union and every bank that I can. I'm gonna talk. And then I'm gonna apply, I'm gonna set up a business account, put some money in there, about they like money. So I'll put about like $100 in there and then apply for a business credit card. Cause my credit profile would have been, decent. So if I got denied, I'd have found out why and I would have reapplied. So every 3 months I would be in a new bank, applying for business credit.
Let me ask you another question though. Hold on. All right. So before y'all exit this video, we're gonna show y'all the data points of how to get approved for these credit cards too. So hey, I don't want y'all to leave. We just do a backstory. So before you knew about all this stuff, how many banks did you desire to have?
Oh, I want to have 100 banks, bro.
No, before everything.
Oh, before everything? Just one bank. I'll just bank. Like I ain't, cause I wasn't trying to do all this stuff like what I know now. I was just, hey, 1 or 2 banks is good for me. Like yo, cause I wanted to have one bank, my main bank, and another bank to put money like
So
save.
what?
Just
So
save.
what's different and why?
What's different now? Because
Yeah, from that
like,
mindset.
huh?
Yeah, from that mindset that you had back then.
Because every bank, bro, I can go legally rob. Like it's, and I mean, it's just like yo, you can get approved with all these credit cards. You can get reward. You can get rewarded for every time you get a credit card with the cash in. And then not only that, bro, is I can use this money to like flip. Because I was in real estate. Like we both was in real estate then. So now we had the money to find the deals, buy the house, flip it up. Because we already had the contract. We had everybody. We just was relying on other people to give us the money. And once we found a good deal, bought it with our business credit card, got it all fixed out and sold it. Bro, imagine what we know now, especially with the market going on, bro. If we'd have held it, keep on paying it. Woo!
Yeah, most definitely.
Remember that blue house we found, bro? And we saw it, and they said it wasn't a good deal. Like the first, I'm like, man.
And it was a good deal.
It was a good deal. Story house, like, yo, it was like nice and like, yo, downtown. I'm like, yo.
It wasn't a good flip, I'll say that. But it was a good rental because it was right beside the base. It was beside the
It was a good, yeah. But if we'd have, because it was like way undervalued, but if we would have refinanced it, money that we put in and then put a renter in there, or shoot, what we know now is Airbnb, because Airbnb was just up and coming. So it's a lot, man. So now that you know everything, how would you tell somebody to build up a credit profile, to go get this business credit card, and cash in? Like either do it to like have the available credit, or do it to, all right, damn, I want to get in business, or I already have a business, and how to leverage this business credit card.
So I want to say
how to leverage like $13,000 that we had got for one of the credit cards we had got.
Yeah. So first thing I would say, you don't even need a business. You just need the LLC. Right.
You don't need to be making money.
You don't need, yeah, exactly. You don't need to be making money. All these people be putting out information is completely false. And I want to refer back to, I don't want to say the guy's name, but he used to work with you, and he was just listening to your phone calls, and he ended up getting like $200,000 in credit. And he was like, I just applied. And I was like, what? And all right, so to get started, all you really have to know is the data points, right? But sometimes you got to create relationships with these banks. Now, there's banks that don't have a branch, or like a physical branch, such as Amex, right? So they'll approve about anybody, because you can't, like, they just came out with their business stuff, right? And there's banks like Navy Federal who will allow you to get a $10,000 to $20,000 card without having a bank account with them. But if you got an account where your deposits go to, the credit limit can go all the way up to $50,000. And as we know, they pull TransUnion. So you don't even have to have a strong credit profile. If you freeze Equifax and Experian, you can just go to Navy Fed and get approved for a lot of money just by having a clean TransUnion profile. So I would say to anybody who get their credit fixed is to, do it on the business side though, because the same thing applies. Just you get the hard inquiry, but you don't get the age hit, right? So it don't report to your personal, so your age will stay good. A lot of people are getting denied because they say the credit file is too thin or the age is too low. So I would go to multiple banks, even if my credit ain't good right now. This is a tip for you guys. I will freeze all 3 of my credit bureaus and I will go apply for something. What's going to happen is that bank going to try to pull that credit report, and then you get to see which credit report they're going to pull. If you got like 10 banks, if you can put down on the paper 10 banks and what they pull, now you will have a goal. You have the end in mind, which is what we teach too. But this is end in mind on the business side. But a lot of people don't know we teach that, but we do, and we teach people how to get money with no businesses. I think I answered your question. How would I start?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the data points, Dave. I'm getting to you. Talk about the data points.
So first and foremost, to get approved for like the Chase card, right? So credit profile needs to be, I ain't gonna say super on point, but you need to be 100% payment history. Utilization need to be at least under 10%. Under 10%.
Well, hold on.
Now, if you like, in the 15, 20, you can get approved. I ain't gonna say you're not gonna get approved. Now, if you got 30%, you're not gonna get approved. But your limit won't be the best, right? But once you get under there, you can always go back and ask for more after like 2 or 3 months. So now after that, your credit age, I say at least a year and a half, right? Because if you have a year, then person new. So you might get denied, you might not. So it all depends on that relationship you already have pre-existingly. So the next major factor, of course, is like mix. So you do want to have like mix of accounts, like revolving accounts, installment accounts, like especially if you're trying to apply for a credit card, you want to have some type of revolving accounts on your credit profile. And then hard inquiries, it don't play too much with some banks, but with Chase, they bougie. So with bougie people, you got to keep your hard inquiries a little bit less than, you want to have at least less than 3. Now, but if you have like multiple hard inquiries, but it was like a long time ago, then they'll look into that too. Because a relationship, like once you build that relationship, especially if you're making money with the business. So like you get in deposits and stuff like that, then they might have a leeway when it comes to that. And especially if you get a pre-approval offer, which is also good as well. So if you already have that, you're going to be in good standards. But if you don't, then that's what you need to go off of. But first, I just say go ahead and create that relationship first. Start getting, open up a Chase account, go talk to the branch manager, the business manager, and then they check Experian and Equifax, right, for a business. So you just want to look at your credit profile on both sides. Now, once you get approved, then you can remove that hard inquiry, especially if you don't have no Chase personal credit card.
Hey, you gonna plug that video? The hard inquiry video?
Oh yeah.
I'll the video
I'll
right here.
That one because a lot of people ask how to remove their hard inquiries, and then like if they try the 24 hack, I got another one, bro. Banger. Use the CFPB, 7-10 days. So that should get you your hard inquiries off in the next 7-10 days, and then, but most importantly, that's how you're gonna get your business credit card. But you gotta have, of course, an LLC. Start that up and then go apply. But for this one, like, if you don't got a business and you're trying to don't be doing this tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Get them a virtual office. Like,
you got to edit that.
Bro, that's a lot of you're gonna be wasting a lot of money trying to do all this extra stuff. All you gotta do is fix up your personal credit. Don't tell nobody what you're doing, right, when it comes to business, because this is just gonna be business credit card just to get you funding. And then once you get your funding and everything, you got your business making money, then set up a real LLC to keep it separate.
Okay, all right. So this ain't legal advice. All right, this ain't legal advice because setting up.
Yeah. I'm just off of me and Mike's experience. We did this. Like, yo, bro, we spend a lot of money on
paper.
Like, bro.
So we was like, I think the thing was like people are telling people that because they don't know how to fix credit, but we do. So we like, yo, why we doing this? Because at tier, I guess I don't know what tier y'all call it, but at tier like 6, 7, that's when you're going to get the credit cards. They gonna pull your personal credit anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I hear people talking about getting business funding, bro, they be talking about t-shirts and stuff like that. Now, if you got a t-shirt business, that's awesome. Go get Business T-shirt Club. That should be one of the first ones you get if you're doing that. But if your business is printing, you know what I'm saying? Buy some printer paper from Quill, you know what I'm saying? Or Uline maybe. But other than that, man, if y'all want the money, y'all definitely got to fix y'all personal credit because these people ain't gonna give out their money, especially during the time that we in now. But I also
like if you do a flipping, all right, you can go to what is it, Lowe's and Home Depot, right?
If you're a hospital, yeah. But also, I want to say this, man. Starting up, you don't even have to have an LLC to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have nothing. Just go to the IRS. Now, this ain't legal advice, and this is, matter of fact, I'm going to tell you what we did, right? I'm going to tell you what we did.
You're blowing over the head. What you got to do, Mike?
All right. So, you got to go to the
IRS. Start an LLC.
Go to the IRS, and then go get a EIN number. Now, this is going to be your business social security number, all right? So, your EIN number, go get it. They're going to ask you what's your business name, what's the entity and stuff like that. You're gonna say sole prop, and then your business name gonna be
what's the sole prop name gonna be?
Oh, sole prop business name gonna be your first name and your last name.
There we
it's
go.
not a real
People
business.
gonna be confused.
Yeah. And then they're gonna ask you, you know what I'm saying, all these other questions, which is easy to figure out. And then what you do next is once you get your EIN, you can start a business bank account. The business bank account, when you go to start your business bank account, I don't know which bank account you want to go to, but you can start a business bank account and it's gonna say your name, right? And you're gonna tell them what you do. Now, what we did was told them we was in the e-com space. Now you can tell them whatever space you in, but we know the e-com space is not a high risk business. Credit is, real estate is, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta go, huh?
Say trucking.
Trucking is. So go to the IRS, my bad. Go to SBA.gov and look up high risk businesses. That way you'll know which ones are high risk, because if you're high risk, you ain't gonna get approved. So what we did was got in there, told them we had a business, is my name, and then I just went to the bank and said, hey man, look, I want to create a relationship with you guys. I want to open up a business bank account. I got a lot of money coming in, and I wanted to see what I can do as far as growing my business. And then after that, we opened up the business bank account, had the funds going in, and then I checked my checked the app when I was looking at how much money and stuff. You know, daily we check our account because that's something that we told each other, you know, we hold each other up to. Right. And then it said pre-approved. Hey, bro, that's what I said. Pre-approved for the business this card, business that card, and then personal this card, personal that card. I was like, yo, I think, bro, let's see what's up. And then I applied, and basically they asked me what business I was in, because when you start your business bank account, they're gonna try to play nice with you. They're gonna ask you what business you in to figure out if you're high risk or not. So they check SIC code and NASIC code. These codes are to determine what type of business, because you might have a real estate business to where you're a realtor, or you can have a real estate business where you're a broker. You can have a real estate business to where you're a house flipper or a property manager. So this is just to put you in a category so they can say how much money we'll give you.
Yep.
And look, hey, that's just
Yeah, I say, or they give you money at all. Shoot.
Oh yeah. They job, bro. The bank's number one job is to deny you, bro. Like that's what I feel like. Like it's crazy because the banks don't give money to people who need it. They give it to people who don't. Hey, I'm gonna say that again. Banks don't give money to people who need it. They give money to people who don't. So the moment you are in distress, if you don't have credit available, they're gonna deny you, because you're gonna have utilization gonna be high, and you'll be like, dang, I need to make ends meet. You're gonna go there like, yo, hey, look, I
need to get thirsty.
Yeah, and when you look thirsty, because all those hard inquiries, because you searching for, you know what I'm saying, that platform to bridge, they're gonna deny you. And that's, you know, something we teach in our course, but man, it's a lot of information, especially when personal credit is that deep, business credit is just as deep. And everybody's just telling you lies and stuff. Hey, they doing TikToks, get an LLC, get a virtual office, get an EIN, get some paper from Quill, get some paper from Granger, and then at the end of it, then you paying $50 to Granger, paying $50 to Uline.
Just to get a populated business credit score.
Just to get a
real personal credit. I mean, with a business credit card.
Yeah, just to get an 80 payback score, and you don't even need it. But yeah, man, it's real out here.
Yeah. So now that you know how we do, we give you the real insights, the real game. So now that you know what's up, you know what we can do? If y'all drop the questions in the comment about business, we can have a business week where we answer all your business questions. What's up? Hey, or we can go live on YouTube too. But yeah, we can do that too.
Oh, we can try to go live too. That'll be dope. I just don't know how to do it. I know we're gonna mess up like the first week, right? We're gonna mess up with StreamYard or something. We're gonna mess up.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, everybody keep on asking us to go live, so we should go live one of these good days.
Oh yeah, because that's when you know if the person real or not. You know what I'm saying? We go live. We used to go live.
I'll go live and be like, hey, call in.
100,
whatever it's taught.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm with it.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope. Let me know if y'all want us to do that. Hey, call in. We'll answer the call live.
Mm-hmm.
Give y'all some game as well. Teaching.